Welcome back. Introducing anything from anywhere. Add components, themes, hooks, functions, animations, and generated code to your apps. This marks a major step forward in distributing code that both you and your LLMs can access and use. Let's take a look. Alright, welcome back to this video to this channel. This is Moses, and today's episode we're going to be looking about the new release of Shadcn CLI. So I was scrolling through my X and I got to see a post from Ahmed that was posted on August 31st, introducing a new Shadcn CLI. So if we try to go into more details of that, he's saying first set up the CLI. So if you click here, he has released the new CLI for the Shad. Those of you, most of us who have been using Shadcn. So first up, the CLI now has support for all major React frameworks out of the box, including Next.js, which was there by default. Now they've added Remix, they've added Vite, also Vite was there. Now, most interestingly is Laravel. They've added Laravel onto this, and when you initialize a new project, they update the existing tailwind files instead of the overwriting them. So now later on back, what used to happen was when you initialize a new application and you add in your Shadcn, let's take an instance, you had some code already running, so they could just simply come into your styles. For example, I have an application here running, so they could just simply come into your globals, your styles, and they replace everything. So if you added like a bunch of them, like I'm having some styles of mine, so they could just simply remove all of them and they add theirs, which is now a new change he's trying to talk about, saying, and when you initialize a new app, we update your existing files instead of overwriting them. So this is a big change. Shout outs to Ahmed, the creator of Shadcn. So this is a simple demo of how all things go. You simply do an npx Shadcn init. So after initting, you do they give you, they ask you questions and all that. So uh, you can simply see updating the global css. So they create for us the libs folder, they add only the necessary, they don't now delete everything as it was before. So coming back, we also, a component now ships its own dependencies. Takes the accordion, for example, it can define its own tailwind keyframes. Basically, the other time it could give us all of them at once, but now each component ships its own dependencies, which takes accordion. So you can simply do npx shad accordion and it will check into the registry and it writes the needed tailwind keyframes and a tailwind config. So when you add it in your project, you will update the tailwind config tss file like this accordingly. So if a component needs rechats, new theme colors and looks, he's also saying here if it needs more recolors and tools, uh, we can solidify everything into your application once. So he went ahead and also they did this. This means we can now install hooks, utilities, themes, routes, and complex blocks with multi-file components. Everything is added right where you need it. This is a huge unlock for code distribution. Here's a demo. So now basically this is a huge change. You can add a login page directly into your application, and just by running this new CLI, you can simply run and show. You can simply do npx Shadcn add login at one, so it will check the dependency, it will create for you the login page. Going back to the site, it will look like this, the login. So this is a big change. Yeah, you should check it out. So also you can now install remote components using URLs and add your v0 blocks into your app in one command. For example, if we come to here and we go to v0.dev, Now they've added a new command line still, which lets us do this, the tasks we're saying, which lets us to initialize a new project, getting any dependencies from anywhere, and we simply show it. So you can now install remote components using this URL. So for example, you can just go to the visual.dev. You maybe have a component you want to install. You just simply do npx Shadcn add. So you add in the URL of that chat. So you simply install that as it is, and it creates the components and all that necessary stuff accordingly. So my internet is becoming slow, but anyway, let's continue. So we have also improved the init command. It now does framework detection and can initialize a brand new Next.js app, and install components and routes. So basically now it uh, can know which framework you're using. For example, if you're using Vue, if you're using Laravel, if you're using Next.js, Remix, and all that, so you can simply know. So go from a new app to a dashboard with a sidebar and login pages in just one place. So you can simply do npm run. You can, according to what he's saying here, you can just simply do npx shadcn init. So after initializing, maybe you add a sidebar that login and also a login. So now it will create a path for the desktop. I mean, would you like to start a new project with the desktop? What is your project name? So you can simply give it a name, create a new. So you can now simply start a project having already dashboard with you. So this is a big change. This is a big thing. I believe Shadcn is trying to put to ease the work of front end development. Most of us now who do the back end, the logic part. So mm, this is a big enhancement if they can do all this for us. So you simply have to just enter on a project and kickstart from anywhere. So this is really awesome. So people went ahead and did give it some comments. What happens if the custom changes in Tailwind config? Does it keep them? Yeah, it does not override them. This is what I was trying to explain at first. So I think so. This is really something I've not been knowing, because I've not been on to I've not been checking to Shadcn for the past, but now I believe this is something which needs my repost. Okay, so if we come to maybe Shadcn to verify this new change, if you come to shadcn.com, so we simply have this. If you go to the components part, now you're going to see that we're having a new section. We're having a new sections. Wow, this is really great. We're having the CLI updated. So if we click there, they are telling us we just released the new Shadcn CLI. So use the init. This is simply what I've been trying to explain. You just do npx shad latest init, so it will ask you for what best to use. Now options, these are the options now they're going to be giving you. So the component, to add a u or a url to the component. So you can simply do shad add a component. Would you like to be presented with a list of components to choose from? Still, you can do that, and you install multiple. This was also there in the past. So you can, in a monorepo, you can specify the path of your workspace with a .c, or so simply now also in the monorepo we can use Shadcn, and that's really something big. So if you come to try to go to the change log, what really has changed? So this is what I've been explaining. What Shadcn Ahmed has posted. So this is August 2024 and npx shad init lit. So the new CLI is now available. It is a complete rewrite with a lot of new features and improvements. You can now install components, themes, hooks, utils, and more using the just npx Shadcn add. So this is a major step towards distributing code that you and your LLMs can access and use. So this is how simply you can run it. You can try this. You can try the new CLI today by simply doing npx shadcn init sidebar and the login. Now this will create a new Shadcn project with a sidebar already and a login. So this is something big. So if you come to your components to update an existing component, use the new CLI update. So if you have a new project already you've been using, So to use the new CLI file, include the import alias for your components, utils components. So I can simply maybe grab this alias. So I come to my code block. I come to my components, the TS. So they have told us after the alias. So you can simply just add this. I think this is a duplicate. We can just simply remove this. So they have added the UI to be at components stroke UI, or the component to be components, the libs to be at the libs, the hooks to be at the hooks. I can comment this out. I think it's not needed. This is a JSON, it cannot keep commented. Okay, so with that, so if after that, if you're using a different import alliance prefix, you replace the at with your prefix. Yeah, this is an alliance. For example, if you're not using this at, you can use that. But definitely me, I use that. So in Apple introducing the so that's great. So this is just basically the new change, and also coming here to the V0. So every component on Shadcn Updated is editable on V0. This allows you to easily customize the component in natural language and paste it into your application. So you can customize any component. For example, if you come here on button, and you can just simply open it in V0 to make changes on the button UI the way you want it, or anything. So when you click onto that, it will open up this V0. It will open up the chat and the ID of the project. So I've started a new thread with the following code. So they'll bring it. You may now change. So they tell you may now make changes by asking in the chat below. So now this is the button. So this is its code block. I mean the button demo. This is a preview, so you can simply tell it, for example, I want the button by default to be green and add an icon with animations. So just with that, if I hit enter, so it's gonna do that. I believe this is just a simple prompt. So I'll modify the button to be green by default and also do that. So now it will try to replicate this into this new button. So for example, now the icon, the page green black try 500. So it has made something like this. So, and also the code block for it. So this is the code block. So you can simply copy this code. You can simply copy it, or you can uh, you can get it and use it directly into your application. So this is the same. You can just simply click here, you get the code, and you can copy this and you paste it into the application. Everything will be great. Yeah, anyway, so today I didn't have much to post. I just wanted us to look through all this, and it's really something marvelous. So I thought I could share it with you. If at all you haven't known about these new changes, simply go ahead on Twitter and check it out, and see what we have from Shadcn. Thank you so much for watching the video. So also, those who haven't subscribed, please kindly go view and subscribe. Hit the subscription button and also the notification button. I'm gonna be posting 24/7 more videos about coding development and some tutorials, some open source projects and all that. So if you're an open source lover, just subscribe to this channel. We code together. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.